Summer is on its way, so do you know what no one is gonna suspect? A house underneath your swimming pool. That's right, guys. Bloxburg's going through some changes right now. It might be becoming free soon, and I want to be able to hide when the beggars come a-knocking. Let me in. Let me in. No, of course I am joking, but kind of not. Like, I do want a secret house underneath my swimming pool. So here we are outside of the home where our secret pool is going to be. And it's sort of just perfect that this looks so grand. Beggars, they're going to come expecting me to give them a paycheck, which I'm not the bank. And they're going to look through the windows and think, oh, no one's home. But really, I'll be in my house. So let's actually get started with this build. And it's so good that we have all this space here because this is where the house is actually going to be. We're not going to be starting it underwater, which might sound strange. We're going to start with a basement because basically, if I was just to place this pool down right now, there ain't no way Bloxburg going to start allowing me to place a dining room. However, if we do it in basement and then replace that with a pool, as you can see, we're going to actually be able to swim around my house. And the whole entrance is going to be in my main swimming pool. So it sort of acts as a decoy. Lol, when someone comes, I'm just going to like jump out my bedroom window into my secret house. So I guess the first step is going to be linking up the pool to our secret house. And I think this is big enough. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a massive house. Even though I'm going to be living under the ground like a squirrel, I still want a mansion. So I guess as we walk in, we can actually have like the bathroom on the side. We're getting straight into this. And then maybe the laundry room here. And this is like our foyer. Give it a little bit of a diagonal kind of shape. And the whole point is when you look down into my pool, I do not want you to see that there is a door here. That would defeat the whole object. And as you can see, we are then able to place my floor in, and this is where we are going to swim through. But the last thing before we go in and decorate then is adding grass. Wow, that is the easiest exterior I've ever done. Can every exterior be like this place? And oh wait, what color's my grass? Wait, I think it's mint. Minty. And I'm sorry, who the hell is gonna notice that? No one. Right, my foyer is gonna be the foyer to be envied, and I've already changed my mind on the shape of this. We're actually going to have it like this, and I'm pretty darn sure I used custom flooring in this build. Yeah, look at this. Just before we go too crazy with that, you can't place items on it, so we should probably place the items first. And I can't believe, like, when this is done, we're going to be swimming underwater. It's going to be insane. We simply have to be having this glass bifold door. What could be more superior? And if we just take a sneak peek, oh my god, it's like a fish tank. I'm going to be a little fish, guys. And we might as well go and do a double one. Do you know what I mean? Go big or go home. And whatever color it is in here, flint, that is perfect. I'm just stealing everything from the above house, to be honest. And since we're in the basement, we can't do my regular thing of hiding lights under the floor. Like, look at this. I do it all the time. So we're gonna have to sort of hide them like just around the sides. Wow, that did absolutely nothing. Right, let's actually get cracking now. We'll have a round table in the middle. I'm such a little procrastinator. I just can't help myself. And also, I got a very long-winded comment the other day. Someone was like, Reese's, please make your builds match. Now, to be fair, she is so right. I do appreciate it. I'm a little bit of a mental chicken oriental builder, though, to be fair. But I will try and make today's build match for you guys. And oh, we've already cracked through the 1.8 million. Next up, I'll always have some paintings on my walls. And then I'll normally pair this with a console table or something. But next up, we're going to add table lamps. And a lot of you guys have been drawing to my attention. This brings up every lamp except the fancy one. Like, what? This is such a gorgeous lamp I've just been overlooking. There we go. This makes it better.
It's so much better.
And I'm actually going to make it more of a dark, like, rusty color. We'll have a painting on here. And also, by the way, I've just found this mirror just lying around the plot. You have been promoted, mirror. You are now my elite wall decoration.
You have been promoted. You are now one of my elite employees.
6,000! Is this encrusted with the Hope Diamond or something? And then what I think I'm going to do is maybe just have some chairs in the corner. This is very fancy to just be like underwater. We probably shouldn't be using wood. Doesn't wood like absorb water? Oh well, I'm happy to take my chances. And now I've just got to find, the tiny square. I'm just going to be a little bit hopeful here and hope it all lines up. This is the part when I place on my floor in. Ta-da! Not quite sure why it's got a bit uneven here, but it's fine. I'm just gonna be a little bit hopeful here and hope it all lines up. Why does it look so bright? Like, why is it actually like heaven? I mean, it is gonna be heaven. Like, I just don't have to speak to the world. I can just be in my own little den. It's gonna be amazing. We've definitely got to have like a security office to view the security cameras. I'm actually gonna do that right now before I forget. Let's put a camera, like the best one, right here at the front door so we can see exactly who's coming. And if they're a friend, we can let them in. But if they're just a rando, then they will be set on fire. Oh, and I thought just above the door as well, we could add like a little ornate moment and even some pillars. Technically, we can't place anything on here, but basic shapes will sort that out. Bada boosh. Oh my gosh, that is the most beautiful thing I've ever even seen. And look, from this side, nothing. From this side, beautiful. Even tempted to add handles. Now, I know when you open the door, these are just going to stick there. For now, that looks beautiful. And Bloxburg needs to make it so that basic shapes like stick to doors. That'd be an amazing update. And then we can add an extra 1 row. But for now, a sneak peek. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be Ariel. Right, just before we go in and do like the main living kitchen area, I've just realized how basic this upstairs pool bit looks. How dare I build a pool like this? And we're adding unicorn. We're adding rubber ring. We're adding lilos. We also don't even have a ladder. Like, what is up with me? And then finally, I guess we should add some sun loungers. And there we go. Now the pool just looks a little more presentable. We're going to be doing the main living area, as I said, next. But we first need to like plan where the bedroom is actually going to go. I'm thinking the bedroom should maybe be over in this corner as you walk in. And excuse me, ma'am, what is going on here? What is this? The closet here, but then I want the whole back bit to be a bathroom. Like, it's going to be a massive epic bathroom, guys. All I have to say to this is I'm disappointed in you, but it's okay because we're going to use a fake wall. They say fake it till you make it, and I did. You gotta fake it till you make it, and I did. Who is loving the new Taylor Swift album, the new Taylor Swift tour? Anyway, the rest is going to be pretty much open plan. I mean, I think I made this actually a little bit big. And wait. Why, Bloxburg? Why? I'm back, guys. And is it just me? Can you let me know in the comments? Is it just my bad Wi-Fi? Or have you been getting disconnected a lot more on Roblox lately? I just realized, like, why isn't this placing? It's a fake wall. But luckily, we do have the crown molding in structural, so who would know? Now, if you think for 1 second I'm doing custom flooring here, I'm so sorry, but I'm not going through that again. We're instead actually going to do a really nice plank floor. Now, if you want to know the color, it is basically just pine cone, and I made it a little bit darker or lighter, one or the other. Now, I've left this part because I actually want to have checkers in the kitchen. No, that looks beautiful. Although I still think I might like cut it off a little bit. That may or may not be because I'm desperate to use these pillars again. They're beautiful. If I color it like white and oh my gosh, it just goes all blurry. Like with glasses, without glasses. And I've just realized it might be a little hard to go through doors underwater. So I kind of want like the biggest openings I can actually get. But yeah, that looks absolutely beautiful. So for the kitchen, let's go into not comfort, counters, Reese's, you silly fool. And I've always loved rustics. I guess we'll have the cabinets wrap around this side. We'll have the oven in the middle. We might as well have a kitchen island as well. Now these get really, really weird with the rustic island. Like, why is there something on the back here? What's the point of this raised bit other than to annoy Reese's when he's building? And does this look cool or does it look weird? I kind of think that's a unique design. And let's decide the color scheme. And blue. Blue. Everyone is just aghast. I think blue. It's been a while since I've done a beautiful themed kitchen. I'm absolutely head over heels for this. Can we also talk about how I've already spent 200k? But you know, that's just standard at this point. I'm money holic. Forget about the price tag. Ooh, I've just found this as well. That's nice. No, that is different. That is unusual. And when I was renovating, I think it was Bloxburg, that starter house built by Glossy. She actually had like some cool shelves in her kitchen. So I'm kind of going to be inspired by that. This is where we've really got to think about like, what are we going to need in an emergency? Money! We should add some glasses, but like empty because they're going to be just filled up anyway. Now we're going to go to the front of the house and place just this decal here because I've got to have a nice marble tile. So we have our kitchen organizer there. We'll have some spice. Also, speaking of spice, well, I don't know how I got here from spice, but I just realized I finished school in like a week. Of course, then all my exams start, but like lessons and stuff, I only have about a week and a half left. If you didn't know, this is like my last year at school. Everything's gonna be new and fun and fresh, and I can't believe I get to experience it with you guys. Oh yeah, babes. Now we're going, I'm gonna add the chairs because we've got to cover up this uneven disaster. And I always feel like when I've got an empty floor space, I need to put something on the floor, but you can actually fill up empty floor space with a ceiling item. Would it be a true Reese's kitchen without a placemat, a mug, and a plate? It just wouldn't. And this is the kitchen. Can you believe this is all about to be drowned in water? And you may also notice that I actually did this hallway because it was so simple. I think we could actually do with a carpet in here, to be honest. Basically, I love little hallways like this. I mean, the dining table, not to be basic. I hate copy and pasting, but look at this dining table. Can you really sit there and tell me this isn't the most delicious table you've ever seen? Yes, it's worth $12,000. Must be encrusted with Louis Vuitton. No, I do not care. It's going slap bang in the center here. And then we've got my little fireplace and these chairs from earlier. And what in the wonk is this? I should be the new Willy Wonka. That is so wonky. Anyway, now let's start on the lounge room just before we go into the bedroom and bathroom, which you guys, the bathroom is going to be giving Greek goddess. I simply cannot wait. Now, sadly, we do have to use more of this because this is like the only light source that we can really get away with having in here because it is a basement after all. This part here is simply screeching to me, Reese's, put an entertainment center here. And of course, I will be doing that. I don't even think my main mansion has a TV in the lounge room. So this is already an upgrade. Now, I'm pretty sure I saw some books here that we could use. And why not put an Xbox down here? If you guys don't know how to get the Xbox, you actually have to look up speaker, sorry. And then it's called a receiver, but you have to undo the speaker and then it like pops out. But yeah, that's our sofas in. I was thinking we could also maybe use some of these. So I think I'll color my sofas like this with like a wheat color. And I've just crafted these little tables with... But yeah, that is the main house done. This is so cute. But no, in just a few moments when we do the tour, this is going to be flooded. However, I do feel the bedroom deserves a lot of attention. So I'm going to start by adding some paddle decals just to give it like a little bit of its own edge from the other rooms. And then, of course, the bathroom doors should probably go here. What is this doing poking through it? I don't give you permission. So it makes perfect sense to me to actually use one of the beds from indoors, which... Is it just me? I swear there was beds in these rooms earlier. That is so creepy. They just disappeared. What? But you guys have seen me probably build 1,000 beds on this channel. And you've actually definitely seen me build this one. For the bedside tables, are birds mating outside my window? I don't know what the word is, but it sounds very intense. Oh, and a sofa at the end of the bed is an absolute must. And you know, there's actually enough room in here. I've actually been an absolute G. I've actually left enough room for us to have a whole full-blown living room in here. And oh my gosh, it's my cat is attacking a bird. Sorry guys, I just had to stop my cat attacking these birds. I'm back now. I thought they were mating. Right, drum roll please. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. The bathroom. The first thing I'm sort of envisioning in my mind here is these pillars. A 4-poster pillar sort of situation going on. And the bathtub is going to be like right in the middle of this room. Who cares about the toilet? The toilet can just be some irrelevant thing like on the side. And I actually think we're going to have a his and hers toilet system. And then I think along the sides, we should have our sink units, which I will actually put a decent amount of effort into. And we'll just have a mere one towel on each one.
Ooh, that's kind of small.
And the reason that I was so reluctant to put anything back here is because we're going to have a waterfall. Yes, you have now unlocked waterfall, Reese's. Now, you might be wondering, Reese's, why aren't you placing one then? We're going to have an invisible floating wall. Come on, haters, get on my level. I'm joking. That is the glorious bathroom. I cannot wait to see that, especially when it's all flooded. And then for the closet, why am I in roofs? The closet is going to be basically your typical true Reese's closet. So with that in, guys, the last step is adding the pool. Well, technically, the first step is taking away the basement. So right now, this is technically just an abyss. And oh my gosh, this looks so weird from above. But yeah, we'll get the deep pool. Now, I thought this video was expensive enough, but apparently Bloxburg thought it wasn't. So it comes out to, I'm guessing here. Oh my gosh, this is so much money.
30,000.
And with that, guys, our underwater house is built. So as we all know, this just looks like a normal house. You would not suspect this. But if we just go through to the back garden, again, this just looks like a normal pool. You cannot tell me you would suspect anything here. So let's say a beggar is knocking on my door.
Let me in.
I would. No, right, we're going into my pool. We're going into my pool. We're opening up my secret door. This is an amazing start. Take 2. We would look for our secret wall. We would open it up and fly in. And here we are inside. Now, I am very disappointed we cannot see any of my floor. I did not think that the floor would sort of be taken away from me, but apparently it was. And oh gosh. Oh my god. That's a horrifying sight. So, as we first walk in, we of course have my gorgeous entryway, which is looking a little less gorgeous without the floor. I did just realize, weren't we meant to place like rooms in here? I don't know. They're very small anyway. As we go through these doors here, we are in my living room. This is our gorgeous kitchen area over here. So the way you sort of have to live in this house is if I can somehow press sit on this. Come on, you could do it, Reese's. You just sit here. So this just looks so like cinematic, like kind of looks blurry, but yeah. I am very upset about the floor. As we go through here, we have my hallway and then my lounge room. And of course, the dining room as well. It just feels really haunting. Is it just me who thinks that? And then through here, we have my closet. Choose all of our items. This is like our seabed. Do you get my joke? This is the seabed. And then finally, the bathroom. Now, the reason I made this so magnificent is because this is like a water-themed build. This is simply beautiful. If you're wondering, this plot value's at 1.3 million now. I do hope all of you guys enjoyed watching this video. Subscribe if you did, and I'll see you all in the next one.